peeling off, and that's what's making the picture a little blurry. I hope you're doing well tonight. So, say something when you get in here. I can only see when you type a chat. So, it's the only way I know you're here. So, we're just gonna be doing some, we're just doing some brass prep on 44 Magnum. So, got a lot of hand loading to stuff to do here. So, there's that. I'm just deburring with a deburring tool, some 44 Magnum brass. So, say hi when you get in here. We are talking about reloading only, so try to change the subject and bully yourself into discussion. You will be banned. But other than that, I mean, we can talk about anything you want to. Brutal Bob, what's up? Good morning, my time. Yeah, it is 10:21 here, 10:22 when I started the chat, so. I guess October 22nd, is that National Ruger 1022 Day? That's a good question. So, we'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I was just on the Big Timber Lodge podcast, so if you want to go look that up on his channel. What's up, Gun Metal USA? So I got small primer pocket herders. I'm wondering if I could put my primer pocket tool in there, and the large one in there, and just drill it in. I've done that before once. Made a small pocket into a large pocket. So, but since small pistol magnum primers are hard to find, that's that. What's your Cash App? It's called None of Your Business, DD. I hope you're doing well. So, hope you're doing well. Like I said, I can't know you're in here if you don't have any thing to talk about. So, what's up? How you doing, Hotep Seorse? I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. I should know how to say it, but I don't. I apologize. But how's Fairburn, Georgia? Yeah. There, made it to Post Falls, Idaho. Found freaking on an out of service fuel island. There you go. Yeah, the winter ended like blank weeks ago. Yeah, we got that many more weeks to go. How many weeks ago it ended for you? We've got at least that many more weeks to go. Heck, it could snow in May. I've had friends who bright sunshine, 50, 60 degrees before I got here. They were planning their field day as PE teachers. It snowed that night, and they had a winter field day. Brought out the skis, brought out the ice skates, and said, let's go. 5 weeks ago. Yeah, it's warming up. It looks like it's going to be early spring here. Knock on wood. That's my wooden reloading bench, but looks like it's going to be an early spring, but you never know. So, yep. So, we're working on 44 Magnum tonight. No, I don't actually take donations through that. You can always go to the Patreon page, but I don't take donations through Cash App. So, appreciate it, but I don't do that. If you really want to support the channel, share the videos. Join Patreon or share them. What would you recommend for a 22 Hornet scope? What are you doing with the 22 Hornet? That's the question. Blue Bob, I'm loading .475 and 500 limb ball at the moment. I do most of my loading at night while my owner and son sleep. Your owner? You mean your wife? I don't know if you saw it last time. How do you know if you use a slow burning powder or a fast burning powder? Okay, this is a good question. First of all, you can find lists of powders in order in burn rates. They exist, okay? So I highly recommend you go see that. Howsoever, if you are hand loading if something, like in the Hornady manual, it has the speeds over here. So if something gets to the highest speed, 3,200 feet per second, for example, and it has 54 grains of powder, and then another one is 63 grains of powder to get to that same speed, the 63 grains is slower burning because it takes more grains to get to that same speed. In general, I'm not saying that's a hard and fast rule, but in general, so kind of is. Explain why it matters. Purpose of the scope. Well, I mean, if it's a ranch rifle, it's one thing. She owns my heart through and through. Hence, owner. Okay, is she your wife or your dog? Anyway, sorry. There's so many ex-wife jokes that can come in there. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's that. Why does it explain? Why do you need to know the purpose of the scope? I mean, are you varmint hunting at 400 yards, or is it just a ranch rifle and you just want to be able to shoot coyotes and hogs on your land? Are you taking it to go hunt big game and shoot them in the head? I mean, what are you trying to do with the rifle? I mean, the scope would matter, but I mean, for a 22 Hornet, I guess any 2 to 14 would work. 2 to 16, you know, 22 Hornets, a 3 to 400 yard cartridge, because the speed isn't there of 223 to get 5, 6, 700 yards. So why not? Yeah, it's like a center fire, a little bit more powerful than 22 Magnum. So, but I mean, I don't know what you want to do with it. So that's that. I'm edging Zaddy. I have no idea what it means. Yeah. No idea what you're trying to say, dude. All right. 1022. Okay, so do you recommend on another stock and manufacturer's 1022 barrel to make government happy? I have a Faxon barrel. My back order seems to always be out of the stock. I'm putting on a Charger pistol. Thank you. No, I don't. I have a Ruger Charger pistol, and I put that 16-inch barrel just so that I could be on YouTube without then documenting that I don't have any pistol braces on a shorter barrel. So that's kind of what's that. That's that. So I was like, yeah, that Faxon barrel is good. Did you use my link on the Faxon? I have a link on my media page to the Faxon barrel. Maybe you have your own link. That's cool too. So, terminal scent versus fusion for whitetail. Either one of them's good. 270, like I said, either one of them's good. Terminal scent's going to hold together probably slightly better and expand at longer ranges. So, I mean, if you're shooting across a farm in Kentucky on the rolling hills, get the terminal ascent. If you're in the back deep woods of Georgia, get the fusion. Like, I mean, but it really is whichever one shoots better. They're both very good bullets. And honestly, terminal ascent, I would take any game in North America up to and including elk, with 270 or even less than 270. Wouldn't be my first choice against grizzly bear. I'd want something even tougher than that, but still wouldn't be a bad choice. It'd still do the job. Terminal ascent's one of my favorite bullets. In case you can't tell, it's probably my favorite lead bullet is terminal ascent. So that's pretty awesome, I think. 270 terminal ascent. I've got some 270 terminal ascents loaded up right here. I don't know if you can see that. So, which caliber do you think someone should try for Magnum handguns and work all the way up to 500 mag? Okay. So good question. Okay. What I think you should do is pick up a 460 Smith & Wesson Magnum, which is going to be better ballistically than a 500 mag on the top end anyway. And you should start with cowboy load 45 Colts in it. That way you have one gun. You don't have to do that. Start with the cowboy loads, then work up to the buffalo bore loads, and then work up to 454 Casull, because you can shoot all three in the same gun. And then you work up to 460. I'm telling you, 460, it kicks. It shatters my teeth. Like, I felt like I needed a mouth guard, like when your old football mouth guard in. So, Yeah, Scott, congrats on the Savage Axis. So, yeah, thanks, Hotep. I'm going to say Hotep, if that's okay. Thanks, Hotep. Appreciate it. Hit the like button. Thanks, by the way, for the upgrade. Yeah, well, I had somebody making some comments and no moderators in the chat yet, so you got upgraded, my friend. So, wear it proudly. Yeah, great advice on the 460, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, like, I think that's a great question. But, yeah, so, how do I like? You gotta hit the like button on the bottom there. So, kind of is what it is. Yeah, it'll be below the video. Just hit the like. And by the way, Andrew, nice to see you. Purpose of scope rabbits, ptarmigan as you would use for Alaska hunting, the best of the best meat getter. Yeah, I honestly would do that. I would do like a 2 to 7 if you're doing close range. Actually any of the LPVOs. I'd go a 1 to 8 in that case. That's why, you know, kind of is what it is. Hey, what's up, David Neal, all the way from New Zealand? Appreciate you. Rato, that symbol. Yeah, that's how you like. There you go. The thumbs up. So start with the 45 long coal and then 454 and then up to 460, making sure I heard you right. Yes, Hotep, that is correct, sir. You are absolutely right, true, and correct there. Is Georgia adding a handgun hunting season? Because that would be awesome if they did, and that'd be perfect for that. Andrew Rodriguez is from the Caliban. We don't hold that against you. I hope you're doing well. Try to clean these primer pockets out, too. What's up, Marcus Hibden? Hey, you took the capitals out of your name. Sweet. Yes, us gun guys don't really like California that much. Been there one time, well, twice, going through the airport, and another one flying into Ontario and then going to LAX, driving through the traffic trying to get it to the plane on time. That did not happen. But believe it or not, Spirit Airlines took care of us. Better than Alaskan Airlines did because we were switching flights. So Spirit took really good care of us. So ended up being a better flight anyway. So, yep. But I'll never, like, I grew up in Atlanta traffic, and that LA traffic is something to make Atlanta traffic look stupid. Like, yeah, Atlanta traffic is nothing comparatively. I think it fits in the same season as Modern Firearm System. I'm sure you can use Blackfoot. Yeah. So it's been a while since I've been there. So I don't like it either. Yeah, it's been a while since I've hunted in Georgia. I did kill one deer when I was back at my friend's house one time when I was here. I-5 is the worst. Yeah, I bet it is. So what y'all up to tonight? And by the way, Hotep, I'll be praying for your job situation. Hope it all gets better. Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. Yeah. I will say, though, that there's some traffic here in the summer because it's also road construction season, and they got to repair the road. Same road needs to be repaired every 3 to 4 years. So there's always construction because those roads get mutilated in the winter. What's up, Russ Dennis? How you doing? Late. Don't worry about being late. This is impromptu. When I'm doing late night reloading, I just kind of like to do these. So don't worry about being late. What are you up to, Russ? I'm just doing some deburring, chamfering deburring on some 44 Magnum. That's what I started this afternoon on the chat, and then I had to go to the Big Timber Lodge's chat, so there's that. Just got home from work. There you go. I don't even want to think about how many potholes are on that road. It's not potholes so much as it is grooves. My favorite highway, Turnagain Pass all the way to Soldotna. I mean, that is a beautiful drive. From Turnagain Pass to Soldotna. Yeah, that. Or even to Seward's. Seward's even better in my opinion. Yeah, that is a beautiful drive. What's up, Justin Perriman? How is it up there? You're up in Fairbanks, right, Justin? How is it up there? Yeah, it's a beautiful drive down to... Oh, man. I just broke my chamfering tool. It dropped. Now I can't do anything. Well, that stinks. And see, oh, you're in North Carolina? My bad. Well, crap, I'm just breaking tools left and right. I might have an old one in here somewhere. That would be a negator. I do not have one. Well, okay. Well, I guess I'm not doing any more of those. So, anyway. Well, that's okay. I'll stop that project. And we'll move on to another one, because I want to keep doing some reloading here. First time I've tried 44 Magnum. Funny occurrence today in the kitchen. Cooking and I heard a rabbit squeal in distress in my backyard. I'm in the suburb of Dallas and I have shrub rabbits around. Instinctually I wanted to grab a pew pew, but Popo not likey. Yeah. No. Broke off the chamfer tool right here. And won't, like, I broke it off higher than what I can actually reach instead of lower. So that's the first time I've ever broken off one of those. So that was weird. Yeah. Broke that off, so we'll get that 44 Magnum project going later. Guess I'll get me a new chamfering tool tomorrow. They're not that expensive, thank God. Alright, let's find... Oh, here we go. 300 Winchester Magnum. There's the shell holder. I'll be right back. Let's find the brass. Alaskan one Andy got me. I wish I could pause that. Well, I was loading 44 Magnum, or working on 44 Magnum brass. Now I'm going to be working on priming some 500 Smith & Wesson. I mean, with some 300 Win Mag. Let's see. Where do we put those bullets? Those casings. I'll be right back, guys. Taking a pause here. Taking a pause. This is why why I gotta organize better. Where in there? Huh. Just cleaning up in here the other night and moved my 300 Win Mag casings. That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. I know where some of them are. Those are not the ones that are ready to go. Alaskan one Andy sent me some that are ready to go. What's up, Cali Prepper? I do not. I have a couple of brands on my MeWe page you can go look at. I break something every few months, Rato. I mean, gunmetal guy, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fine Berdan brass. There you go. Yeah. I'm trying to look for that 300 Win Mag brass. Where did I set that? Not there. Got these boxes of brass behind me. Can't find it. Ah, there they are. So Alaskan one Andy sent me these. Everything's ready to go. It's fully sized and deprimed, he said. I tried a few of them in my gun, so I'm going to load these 180 grain semi-Spitzers there. Do you have a BRN 180 350 Regiment? I do not. No, no, there's no way. I can't afford that kind of stuff, man. YouTube didn't pay that much. I got medical bills. So, much as I would like to. So, I am going to, let's see. First thing I'm going to do is put some primers in these. I got one thing of Federal primers, large rifle Magnum match primers left. Bushcrafting skills, knowing your berries, starting a fire. Those are all good bushcrafting skills. If you know those, you're good in Alaska. Building a backcountry hut or something, get out of the rain. That would be a definite. All right. I do like this Frankfurt Arsenal. You can check my link on my MeWe page. It's just perfect hand seat primer. It's pretty nice. So I'm just going to have to figure out which shell holder to put in it. 2 was for 308. It comes with a little guide on here. I missed the blackberries and salmon berries in there. Stay away from devil's paw. Yeah, devil's claw. Devil's club, as we call it here. .300 Winchester Magnum needs a size 5 shell holder in this thing. There we go. Got the size 5 shell holder in. Devil's Claws. Yeah, that stuff burns. Yeah. Devil's Paw. We call it Devil's Club up here, I think. Thorn Shrub from, yeah, it's it's not from heaven, ain't that for sure. It is not from heaven. Yeah, this Frankfurt Arsenal Perfect Seat hand primer is probably the best I've used. Hellthorn, yeah. Ah, this is late, Chuck. Yeah, it's late to me, that's for sure. That's perfect right there. Large rifle magnum. It's 2:48 for me. It's late night for most people, Dave. With cartridge and caliber this time. Well, we just switched from 44 Magnum to 300 Magnum. Watch just many 9 hunting channels for what it used to be, on what conditions, and read some of the online mags and other suggestions. Yeah. I can't tell you what to get for thermals. Are you hog hunting? You just want some for that. Remember the days when I remember when I thought $40 was jacked up prices for 1,000 primers. I remember walking into Moss Pawn Shop in Georgia. Okay, Obama had just been elected. It was 2007. And going, holy crap, y'all have large pistol primers? Yeah, $43 a 1,000. I remember thinking, holy crap, they're ripping me off. My buddy was there. I don't know if Eric and them had started what they did yet, but Bushcraft, Alaska, water, 1 liter Coke bottle, fill it with layers of purified sand, cattail fluff, and charcoal, and just hang it to drip and fill your drink containers. There you go. Yeah, thermal does not work well in heavy rain or fog, and you can't see through glass. Okay, there you go. And how to KO a grizzly, of course. Yeah, there's that. Knowing how to skin your game and meat. That I would recommend. Night hunting hogs mostly, maybe some coyotes. There you go. Do only much research as needed to search it to your death. Save up and an old saying, buy quality, buy once, cry once. There you go. That Hollow Sun does really nice, though. That Hollow Sun one for there. Yeah. Are you going to reload that caliber again? Again, I never reloaded in the first place. And I hope you and your family have a good health. Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. I'm not gonna. I mean, if you want to send me a 350 Legend upper to try and reload stuff for it, I will do it. But I've never had a 350 Legend, nor do I plan on buying one right now. I'll even send you the upper back. Make a few videos, send it back to you. Load those 68 grain 9mm in there. Best weight for 7mm 08. What are you hunting? I'd say the 139 probably. 140 and something that weight is good. Pig, deer, 120 grain TTSX. Bullet construction's more important than bullet weight. If you don't learn anything from me, the construction of the bullet It's more important than that. 308 or 7mm weight. 7mm weight has less recoil, so I would do 7mm weight if I were you. 139 was the best for my 708. There you go. Man, have a good night. I gotta go. Yeah, you take care, Justin Pearman. You take care. Have a good night. Good to know. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, 120 grain TTSX works best in my 7mm weight. It's an 18-inch Ruger Gen 1 American. What do you think of 40 versus 50 grain 223 VMAX in a 12.5 AR for home defense? I think in home defense distances, you're better going off heavy weight because the VMAX is still going to expand really well at that distance. So I think you're better off going 60 grain. Because 40 or 50 may not penetrate because it's still going to rapidly expand. So I would go at least 60 grain VMAX. Would you recommend 7mm 8 for moose hunting and bear defense? No. No, I would not. But if you can do it, great. I mean, if you can make the shape shot. I was looking at 139 for my PR, 7 PRC as well. Yeah, there you go. I had some factory loads in my long barrel 7mm rim mag, 139 grain, and they were going, depending on where I chronographed them at, they were going really, really nice. They were going like 34. It was 26-inch barrel. So, yeah. Those were the LRX. I killed that caribou at 459 yards with that. And my 280 AI on top of that. There you go. Man, you're a 7mm just fool, aren't you? Yep, I bought that Alpha I-Ray for $7,000. 1 year later, they had one twice as good, but $15K. Yeah, I can't spend that kind of money, man. If somebody wants to give me a night vision thermal to play with, and I'll do all the videos on it I can, great. But I can't afford one. So I will say that night vision thermal that Holliston has, it's pretty nice. I've looked at one. Some 50 grain Spear TNT, but they penetrate less than VMAX probably. Yeah, there's that. All right, I got to work in the morning. Good night. Good night, Chuck. Good night, Luminous Dave. Take care, brother. Hope you're doing well. 7 is the lucky number for a reason. Yeah, good comeback, brother. I don't really like anything less than 30 cal on bear, though. And I've said this again, I want that big old hole. And I know it's only a fraction of an inch, so literally less than, so they're 400 or, it's less than a 20th of an inch, or 2% of an inch, not a 20th, like 2%. Less than 1/20th, yeah, something like that, but still. Difference between the two. Yeah, I've not messed with the Spear TNT much other than it being in 22 Magnum. I shot a few of those. So, there's that. I learned early in dealing with guns, this is an expensive variety and an expensive hobby, no way around it. In some areas, prices and quality are equaling out, very fluid and fluctuating. Yep. What do you think of Spear TNT versus VMAX for Eastern Coyotes? Like I said, I don't have a lot of, I think either one will do fine. Get rid of as many coyotes as you can. If you're trying to save the pelt, a lot of people up here use a full metal jacket and track the thing because they want to save the pelt. Always like Elmer Keith is thinking, making big holes going in and let a lot of blood out. Yep. Big holes going in, and I want a bigger hole coming out for the same reason. That one didn't get the primer pocket cleaned really well. Been looking at the Alaskan thermal. The only complaints about it is that the resolution is awful at high magnifications, which I expected. It's like zooming in on an iPhone camera. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But like for what you're doing, hog hunting, yeah, I agree with you there. That's probably not the one for you. But like for like me, who only wants it to do a few things, like I only want to do it, have it for that. I only want to have it for like shooting out my windows or thick woods on the hillside next to me here. Like that's the only reason why I want to have it, is just to kind of go in, doing what you gotta do. Julian Ortiz, hey man, stay awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Take care, brother. If you need anything, you let me know now. I have some fast PPU M193 I can use, but I'll be using the 12.5 inch to hunt yotes as well. Oh, that's why you wanted 40 or 50 grain VMAX. Like, that would be better for hunting yotes. 50 grain VMAX, getting as much powder in it as you can, or even 40 grain. Yeah. Here's my thing is, you need to buy a 20 inch upper. Buy a 20 inch upper. All right. You own thermal. You own the night, no doubt. Yeah, there you go. But everyone here has a blessed and safe night tonight. Thank you, Julian. You too, guys. You take care, Julian. You stay awesome as well. So, yeah. So I think that you will want a 20 inch barrel. Like if you own an AR-15 and you don't own a 20 inch barrel, you're seriously like handicapping yourself. Like you need that 20 inch barrel for things like hunting coyotes or deer. I've killed deer with a 24 inch barrel. Stuff like that. How you doing, 20K? What about 7-inch barrel? Yeah, that really much, that once you go down to a 7-inch barrel for 5.56, you are pretty much like you are pretty much like neutering it. 18-inch barrels aren't bad, Jason. No, they're not bad at all. I like them. I think you should have yeah, I'm building an 8-inch for my grandpa right now. I was thinking about getting a longer upper. Yeah, there you go. You'd be on the lowest, mostly the lowest power from my research. If I was hunting for mountain lions to the distance, I would probably go with a clip-on. Okay, I got you. Aloha, Pritnam Pal. How you doing? It's good to see you. Bet you never shot 50 cal. I have. I don't have it on the channel because that was a long time ago. There's a place in Georgia where you could rent one to shoot for $10 a round. So I bought my brother, my ex-wife, my dad a thing, Hacker 166. I subscribe. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. So I have shot a 50 cal. Trapaholics mixtape. I like Trapaholics mixtape. I like that name. That's pretty cool. You look like a 2x1 Lego piece. Oh, that's, I was surprised I looked that good. Yeah, I own one. Sweet, cool. Glad you own one. I plan on it someday. On it someday. Got a 22-inch for my 6.5 Grendel, and it's a bit heavy, but I love the performance. Yeah, 6.5 Grendel really needs that 22-inch as well. Like, that's where all those ballistics are from. Come on. What's that mean, Cyber? Yeah. Yeah. We all know I'm ugly. That's not... Yeah, we all know I'm ugly. Like, I know the chat isn't that great, so... Planning on an M16 clone and 22 arc, and I'm probably putting a 22-inch barrel on it, and the aesthetics would go by the wayside for performance. Yeah, that's for sure. 22 arc isn't all that it's cut out to be. I just get regular 5.56 in a 22-inch barrel. The reason why I say that is 22 arc is a 60 grain bullet at 3,600 feet or 3,300 feet per second. Well, I get 22,250. I get 3,600 feet per second. So you're better off just going with the old school 22,250, in my opinion. What part of Alaska you are? I live near Palmer in the valley, buddy. Sorry for asking the question, but you are. But are you the stick of this generation, confusing their identity and switch this instead of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? I am not. So, like, we want to keep it on top of here, but yes, I believe in Jesus. So, show me a crazy gun. Can't show guns on YouTube. So, you live in Fairbanks. Awesome. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking for the button to hide a user who said something. Was talking about inappropriate things there. Oh man, this has been 3 or 4 years. What's Alaska like? Still cold. Like today was 34 degrees and sun shining. And yeah. I can't pick up a gun and hold it on live. It is beautiful, Joe. It's me, Jonah. Yeah, it is beautiful. We have all sorts of people here. We have, my one of my best friends in the world is African American here, but we have natives and Samoans and Filipinos and Hmong people. Like, I'm a school teacher, and I'm very often the only white person in the room, and that's okay with me. I don't care. Don't ban me, bro. Yep. Have you seen that? No, I have not. This is way better than the Shark. Okay. Go to Brown Bear cartridge, Southeast AK, 4570. If you're in those thick woods, 4570. Yeah, I am a Mexican. You're welcome anywhere. Come through the border legally, and you're welcome anywhere. But yeah, you're welcome to be here. Like, if you live in Mexico and love Mexico, So, hating English people isn't a hate crime, right? No, that's a hate crime. If you hate one person, if you hate one group because it's a group, that's a hate crime. Yeah. So, do you ever have to travel to other states, and is it more difficult? Yes, it is. Yeah, surely. He said legally. Yes, this is true. FYI, folks, there's free therapy numbers and clinics everywhere. Please use them instead of gun chat. Also, therapy YouTube channels. Yeah. So, definitely, people. So, well. Okay, now here's a good question. What is your favorite Glock? The Glock Model 40 10mm is my favorite Glock. It's fun to shoot. The second one would be the Model 34 because they're fun to shoot. Long slides, lots of big rounds, that kind of thing. Down 988. There you go. Did you ever work up 45 Supers or just use Buffalo and Underwood? Jason, my buddy loaded some 45 Supers, so. Yeah, exactly. God complex. I agree with you. I'm more of a Glock 47 type of guy. There you go, investigator. Are you feeling fussy? See, there's people like that, though. They're white, though. Who cares? Who cares? That's like a racist statement. Thoughts on Hornady handgun hunter line? Haven't used it much, so this is what it is. Rules for the chat. We're a gun channel, so talk about guns and stuff like that. And, don't try to debate me on religious stuff and all that kind of stuff. All right. Do all the VMAX 223 grain weights behave just the same, just more penetration with heavier grains? Yeah, but not that very much. What's your favorite gun? I got a lot of favorite guns, actually. Right now, it's probably my Bergara HMR. So, thoughts on the ARP? I'm not sure what you mean by the ARP. Do you paint your rifles? If so, what colors? Not yet. Yeah, investigator, we don't do drugs on this channel. We don't talk about drugs at all. I had a G20, it was okay. The G40 you'll like better. The Model 40 10mm. Got a Mossberg 520 gauge for $200. Clean gun. Do you think that was a steal? Oh, I hope you didn't steal it, but yes. No. I think you got a good deal. Yes. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, who cares what color we are? All people, it's not even a question. That's correct. The Second Amendment is for all people. So, AR pistol, 11.5 is the shortest I would go to. Agreed. 11.5 is the shortest. I am a Mexican. Good for you. Yeah. All right. Rules for any chat. Read the room, and if the talk is set, don't be that guy and try to change it. There you go. Crew rocking a 10mm 1911 sweet shooting. Cool. Yeah, which one are you rocking, buddy? Yep. It's just that English dude made everything about inequality and sounded like every white girl from us ever. Yeah. Yep, we're all the same color on the inside. We all bleed red. We all have the same color organs. Racism, there's only one race, the human race. Until we meet aliens that are intelligent, or we uplift some type of animal to intelligence, there won't be another race. Rock Island Armory. Good, I hope yours do that. James Moyer, good question. What is James Moyer's question? I hadn't seen that. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, y'all are being weird. So, yeah. We're just sitting here doing a little load development. So, English or American, doesn't matter. Stop being a pansy, and it's my philosophy. There you go. There are not one race. We are all different. Yeah, well, that's a lie, and that's racist. Yeah. I'm running an FN5 tactical with hardcast for bears. Cycles at -40. Good. Why are you in Alaska? Because I left the place where I didn't want to get a divorce. So that's why I'm in Alaska. Weed Eater, what's up? Good evening. No, I cannot show you that. Yes, I am a Christian. SSS. Good to see you again in the chat, by the way. So. Alright, I saw an SKS is making Encore and Contender barrels and selling them through Midway now. I'm stoked. Cool. Women LOL. Gotta tell you, it feels good to have a local indoor range in California. Let me practice my draws from holster and let me practice hammers, failure drills, bill drills. I feel lucky. Yeah, that's good. Custom dies are match grade, the best to go. Talking Hornady dies. I've had a lot of good groups from regular Hornady dies. Didn't have to do that. Nice to see you. Yes, I do believe in Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Chicken Teriyaki Boy is getting kicked out of the chat. Thank you. All right. So. Opinions on the Glock 20. I like mine. Mine's the ugliest. I literally have a short on my channel called the ugliest Glock 20 in the world. This person is trying to say the N-word. Yep. What's up, Christopher Abernathy? It's been a long time no see. Hope you're doing well, sir. Sounds like I'm in the right place. You hunt much? Yeah, I hunt through hunting season. I wouldn't have suspected chicken to do such a thing. Does the Second Amendment count as the top of a gun, or is that politics or something? Oh, the Second Amendment is fine. We can talk all about it. It applies to everyone, and all of the laws that are in place now basically violate it. So, favorite boxer of all time. See, that's not something we're going to talk about because I don't watch boxing. Priming some brass. Yes, Joseph, I am priming some brass. Did Chook ever get the 10mm Smith & Wesson to work? You know Chook, he traded it away. So, my favorite gun is probably the Glock 19 or Glock 43. Yep, I like my Glock 19. I like George Foreman. Yeah, thank you. Working 6 days a week. Wallet loves it, but body hates it. I get that. Your shirt is nice. Reminds me of Draco Mafoy from Harry Potter. It's a Draco. It's a type of AK-47. Out of all the .357 Glocks, which one would you pick? I would buy the 40 Smith & Wesson Model 35 and get a conversion barrel for it. That's what I would do. Have you ever used D's? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm getting a Glock 20 with a button next week. So I'm like, you better not be getting a button. Those are illegal. You're posting it online for the chat. That's not smart. You're going to have the ATF at your door. HM is being a joker, yeah. All right. Oh, okay. Well, So, the Wesson is an American brand. Why is it that guns are something that white men created along with the Chinese? Why is it that African Americans are so primitive? Why are they so behind and morally deficient? That is very racist, Joseph. They're not. I have African Americans who I have best friends who I know are in special forces, and they can't tell me about it, dude. All right. So, yeah, we're gonna have to, like, the way YouTube is, we're gonna have to, like, go ahead and put you in, hide the user on the account. So, handguns aren't very usable, pretty much exclusively for target shooting. Wilderness carry permits used to be difficult, but Trudeau has made that very difficult. Used to be issued, but yeah. No, Kanusik, I cannot show you one of our guns. We're not allowed to show them on YouTube. All right. Quit asking. Want a PDP? Yeah, the Walther PDP is a good gun. Fairbanks Sportsman's has a Marlin 1895 for sale, and I'm torn between that and a Nikon Z6 with my tax return. Is it an older Marlin, or is it the new Ruger Marlin? So new Rugarland. Rugarland. I have something you might find interesting. Okay, cool. How's your night going, brother? It's going well. King Chuck, even you have been targeted by these idiots. Hate to see this. Yeah, Rato, I need another moderator to help me out getting them. Last guy has the highest murder rate. Yes, I know. Per capita. What did you all do with your moose you got this year? I've got the antlers ready to mount on the wall as soon as I build a wall behind me here in my studio room, reloading room, and get all this junk out of the way. And then we got the moose with meat. We got a whole bunch of it. Dude, here's the thing with the 2A. I'm a fan, and don't get me wrong, but I think people need to understand what it is and exactly why it exists and how it came to exist. I don't think people understand. I agree with you. It came to exist because the very first thing the British targeted were the gunpowder stores. And so, is what it is. It could be a Remington Marlin, too. Yeah, Remington Marlin or Rimlin. It's a new Ruger. Okay, there you go. Last state you would expect. Not if you've been here. I can't even see your profile pic. I have a JM stamped 336. There you go. I think the mount behind you will look great. Oh, thanks, man. That's what we're working on. It's going to be a few weeks, months. Know anyone with a used B14 for small game as a training rifle of the rimfire? I do not. You're all packing heat here, though, so. Santa Claus, Hawkeye, New Jersey. This is YouTube? Thanks. Yeah, thank you, too. What do you think of a pencil weight barrel for a 20-inch 5.56? If you like it, you could do it. It's one of those things. I would go medium. I would go a heavyweight fluted barrel. That way you don't have too much weight, but you still have the rigidity there. But it is what it is. Or maybe a CZP-07. That's a good one. If you need help, I can help you for a bit. It's me, Jonah. I appreciate that. That's the first time I've seen you in the chat. So I appreciate you going for the crazies too. Crazy Glue 773. Hi, how you doing? Are the Ruger made ones bad? No, they're actually really good. You guys have some strange laws in the States about SBSs. Why can't you have a shotgun with a 14-inch barrel? Pretty common thing here in Canada to carry for fair. Yeah, that'd be called the National Gun Control Act of, or the GCA, yeah, 1968 and 1938, whatever it was. Yeah. Yeah, that there is that one person had that Jumping Killer QX. Yeah, I banned that racist out of here already because I know he's a bot for YouTube, and if I sit here and keep agreeing with him, they'll do it. Alaskan, are you woke? No, I'm awake. Someone glue me on a steel beam, and I'm still stuck. Crazy glue, like, why are you acting crazy? That's crazy. Haha, I was here the other day. I love the offer stands anytime, man. Okay, I appreciate it though. Respect. Stay based 100. Yeah, I'm not woke. I don't have to worry about that. Are you voting for Trump? Sorry, this triggers anyone. I will probably vote third party again or write in someone again because I don't like either one of them. And I mean, Trump was. He gave us 9.5 trillion in debt during his presidency. 9.5 trillion and didn't veto a single spending bill. And he attacked he was it, endorsed red flag laws, which are awful and against the Fifth Amendment. In a red flag law, someone can say something about you, and they can have an ex parte hearing without you even being there. And you have a right under the Fifth Amendment to stand before your accusers and have a public and fair and speedy trial, and it denies that right. So I'm not gonna I can't vote for somebody. So for Trump to earn my vote, he's got to stand up and apologize for not vetoing any spending bills and for advocating red flag laws. So you sound more American than Chuck Norris. Thanks, Dexter. I appreciate that. Yeah, any of the Nitro Express cartridges would be, or some Weatherby Magnum, like 378 Weatherby is, which really that is. We're supposed to be humble and learn. As long as we stay north, those silverback gorillas will simply not follow. You are some weird people in here, some weird bots. And the bump stock ban, yeah, because he ordered the bump stock ban around Congress. Yeah, you can do that. You can get the 14-inch barrel AOW. There's a technical around it. Yeah, he did well in the military. I got it. Only fit so much words within the limit, which is cool, not complaining, but I do have good points to make about the Second Amendment. Well, then make the points. Don't, yeah. Yeah, with the bump stop thing, he technically did more for gun control than Obama did. Yeah. Yeah, and then the red flag laws that he wanted to issue to take the guns first, due process later. That's what he said. I set my grandpa up with the 18-inch fluted from Ballistic Advantage. Yeah, that's a good barrel. Finally, a level-headed guy. There are many libertarians in Alaska. Yep. Yeah, this election is going to be scary. I think we're just going to go ahead and divide after this election. What are you loading? I was working on priming some 300 Win Mag. I'll probably do the rest of it tomorrow. But it is what it is. I'm excited, though. It's the first presidential election I'm voting. Congratulations. I remember the very first person I voted for was African American, believe it or not. A lot of people don't know that, but I voted for Alan Keyes. Yes, our regulatory agencies are not allowed to legislate, but they try anyway. All right, Henrietta Hiko, you are banned. I don't need to come in and just say things. I was just scrolling and found the stream randomly. What's going on? Hey, XJ, we're just talking about guns and stuff. Please make vote on what may hurt now but benefits the country as a whole. There you go. Favorite CJ Johnson, favorite AR brand. Please say Daniel Defense. Daniel Defense makes a very good one. I'm not that rich though, so I'm gonna say Aero Precision for me because I'm not as rich enough to afford that. BCM or PSA is a good one. I have some PSAs. They work fine. But yeah, no, if you want top of the line, you're going to Afghanistan tomorrow. Daniel Defense is a good one. There's some other very good high-end ones that I would do there. Here in Canada, our law enforcement can regulate on firearms classifications, but the Conservative Party wishes to change that back again. Good. Sounds like y'all need to... And I follow some of the Conservative Party things on shorts, because I have to drive through Canada someday. And the Russians might invade or to drive through Canada someday. Ukraine, that's good. I mean, I don't understand that Ukraine was corrupt and it's been a corrupt pawn of the Biden family, but I still don't think there was justification for invading it by Russia. So Canada isn't really a country. Yeah, there is that. So yeah, not real happy with like everything that's going on right now. So, are you a gunsmith? No. Got a Springfield Saint, and that's pretty decent entry-level AR. Yeah, it is. It's pretty... I refuse to vote straight party. I find it very close-minded. Yeah, I agree with you there. I know that there's not a Democrat that agrees with me. And so, it becomes of which Republicans agree with me. And then it becomes, okay, have the Republicans actually acted like Republicans, or they get in there and acting like Democrats? So, there's a lot of research you got to do. D is solid is for sure, but a bit pricey. Money is an issue, but If you have a budget like me, the majority of people are going to have a cheaper rifle that's serviceable and ammo go train with. Yep, there you go. Here's something for you. The AR-15 was prohibited recently here, so now there are domestically produced AR-180 clones all over the place. It's kind of strange. Yeah, I noticed that AR-180s are all over Canada now. Funny how that works. As of right now, I just care about who's the most tech literate. Yeah, there's that. That's a fair point. Very fair point. All right. I would almost pity the Russians if they invaded Alaska. It would look like their winter war with Finland, but much worse. There is that. I was a machinist in South Carolina before I moved to AK, and the PSA CHF barrels are made by FN, and then if you buy a nice BCG from BCM or Aero or PSA upper or lower, you have a full duty build. Yeah, I would agree with that. In Australia, they have a pump action AR-10 that they're crying about. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, that'd be fun. FN made a lot of M4s. That's true. Sir, are you finding adequate amount of 45-70 in Alaska, or do you have gone most in the reloading your own, so you reload it? I have not reloaded. I got the dies, and I've got some brass and stuff, but Russian sold us Alaska fair and square. That's true. Let me ask you, if you don't mind, what makes something your right? We tend to act as if someone in a position of power thinks it is what it determines our right. Am I making sense? Okay, Nick, so your rights are whatever is granted to you by your creator that you deserve just for being alive. And one of those rights is self-defense. All right, you have a right to defend yourself from anyone, or in my case, anything attacking you. And you have the right to own a gun as the Second Amendment, because the government can be the one who is attacking you. Government has killed more people in life than anybody else. So just remember that God gives you your rights, your creator, whatever you want to think it is. So that, yeah, God gives you your rights, or whatever you believe, the creator gave you your rights, whether that's a big bang that happened somewhere and whatever started that, or if it's God, whatever you understand, your rights are given to you by God. I agree 1000%, brother. There you go. That is a true. FN was a big manufacturer of M4s. I think they're right behind Colt as far as numbers, raw numbers go. Yeah, that's true. Yep, they are God-given birthrights. Yep. Sportsman's Warehouse plus Buffalo Boar. Yeah. Democide is government killing its citizens. Yeah, there you go. In the Philippines, we have a revolver 6-shot 9mm called the Black Widow. Oh, cool. Yeah, we have Ruger makes a 9mm revolver here too, and so does a couple of other companies. Smith, I think, makes one. So you can have a 6-shot 9mm revolver here. I really wish they make a 7. That would make more sense. Yeah, Gunmetal Guy USA. Yeah, thanks. So, and don't forget the thumbs up here. I think I got 14 thumbs up, but 46 people watching here. So, yeah, the GP 100 Ruger, I think. Yeah, so the GP 100 here is a I think the 9mm is in their LCR, their polymer frame revolver thing. So, Miter Dirt, how you doing? That's good to see you. Hello. Yeah, I love my GP 100. Mine's in 357 though. Nathan, thanks. Yep, you're welcome. All right, so GP 100. Yeah, so I've actually got to continue loading. I've got to get off of here and get my phone and get that going. But before I do that, I'm gonna pour my powder back into its rightful container. Because I got the powder in the machine still. Colt Python, yeah, the new ones are nice. I've seen them, they're nice. Are they, people want the old ones, but yeah, is what it is. So isn't it interesting and just pathetic that how many people live as if their rights are not God-given, but decided by other people who happen to be in near total control of everything. Yeah, oh yeah, it's pathetic. You're not going to get me to disagree with you there. But, there is that whole verse in the Bible about blessing and cursing coming out of the same mouth. And I'm just as guilty as you are, but I might not want to post your Facebook posts or your stuff like that. Folks, hit the like on the way out. Thanks for joining. Yep, I appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe. We have gunsmiths that make 1911s here in the Philippines. Yeah, I've seen a documentary on that. Documentary on that. It's pretty interesting. Yeah. Our rights in Canada have been recently limited. It's very sad. No, your rights haven't been limited. Your government thinks they control your rights. Your rights are the same all the time. Everybody in the world has a Second Amendment right. It's just not recognized anymore. If you are a sentient being created by the Creator, you have a right under nature and nature's God, as they say. Saw a guy in here, a beautiful coat on the counter from his grandfather, and sold it immediately because wheel gun's bad. So painful to watch. Oh, yeah. Guess Nick, you're back after 5 minutes of ban. Please quit asking me that. All right. Last question. Soft point versus VMAX for 223, 12.5 inch barrel. I think you need to be doing some testing. I can't answer that. Put them both up against a pork shoulder or some ballistics gel behind it and see what happens. All right. I'm watching you from North Macedonia, from Balkans. Respect. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I've been recently learning about the history on YouTube here of those areas. I find it fascinating. So I've been watching like all the things that Bulgaria had and the Balkans had against the Eastern Roman Empire or the Byzantine Empire, whatever you want, Byzantine Empire. So I shouldn't cuss because it says in the Bible. Yeah, it's in Colossians 3. Don't let filthy language come from your lips. And I do it way too often. What is your preferred everyday carry? Right now I'm carrying my Glock 29. I carry my Glock 29 mostly because it's also, it's also possible I might have to deal with dangerous animals. Too bad our court system doesn't see it that way here in Canada. Too bad you need to reform your nation. In fact, why don't you just get the states to secede from Canada all the way down to in Canada so that we can have a U.S. Free country in the North America from Alaska to Texas? That would be cool. I've seen people use ARs for wolves, but not defense. We've used them for defense up here. What round are you making? Right now, I'm working on some 300 Winchester Magnum. America is the first example of people fighting for those rights. In time, as we become more connected, the people will take control. I hope. Looks like the Canadians are starting to push back on some stuff. I'm not sure if it's Canada as a whole or just Quebec. There you go. You mean none of you are worried about the censorship in TikTok? Or yeah. Nope. It's all over the country. Good. Bright Light, Stark City. We have a new leader coming in, and he said he will give us our guns back. I hope so. Oh, we are starting, buddy. And dude, I support that 100%. Sweet. Am I about Indians love and respect America? If not for USA, we would have lost to Kosovo. Yeah. There's that whole thing back there. That was a long time ago now. But yeah. People don't realize that. And it's one of the good things that Clinton did. If he did any good things, that's one of the good things he did, which was, help the massacre from starting and getting worse there. So I really got to get more organized on my reloading bench. So, yeah, it's definitely something you want to look out for sure. Where is that? I got to find my Allen wrench here. The small one I just used a few minutes ago. Here we go. Sorry about that. That's probably not very good there. In Alaskan, you have to think about more than defense. From two-legged animals, you have a lot of bears, moose up there. Yep. Furman Morales, up. How you doing? Kushoda Husanova. Assalamu alaikum. I don't know what that means, but hi to you, and I hope you do. So you want a caliber big enough to deal with those threats? Yes. Wolves seem much more intelligent, intimidating than bears in how they hunt you and work as a pack. Yes, but they're also rare. What's up, Bending Ballistics? How you doing, buddy? Hey, before you go, 45 HP thoughts in general. I've got one pistol at 45 HP, and sometimes I wonder if I should trade it for a 9mm. I don't think you should trade it for a 9mm. I think you should keep the 9mm keep the 45 ACP and save your money for a 9mm. That's what I think you should do, especially when you can get a good gun like the PSA Dagger for $300 these days. Like that doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that when you could just get a good 9mm? Cheon Hillary is pretty. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yes, I've never been successful though. I could have shot a couple of deer, but they were just not there. My ex-wife was Albania. There you go. Bears will track and lay in and wait for you. Bears are nasty. Yep, I've had a bear stalk me. A black bear stalk me. Would you use a 45 on a bear with the right ammo? Yes, but it would not be my preference. When I first got here to Alaska, I used a 45. Correct, and if they catch you, it's a bad time. There you go. If it's all I had, I might use it on myself. Yeah, save one round. That Glock 21, shoot 12. That doesn't stop them. Use the 13th on yourself. How much money did you spend on guns? If I had to replace every gun I owned right now, it would be about 50 to 60 grand. And all the ammo and all the accessories. Yeah, something like that. Now, over time, you don't do it all at once. Bears don't wait until you're out of the picture to start eating either. Yeah, there you go. That's true. Peace be with you. Okay, thank you. And also with you. It's just like 3 a.m. on the East Coast. If it's 3 a.m., it's 11 o'clock here. It's 11:34 here. Ever shoot a bear with a 10mm? Yes, I shot a black bear in the head that was wounded. Yeah, money, bro, but you're right. There you go. Yeah, black-tailed deer, hard to get. Yep. Save around for sure. 50 to 60,000. Those are rookie numbers. Compared to you competition guys, yeah. That's a rookie number if I've ever seen it. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do this and call it a night. I'm ready to go to bed. So, think there are secret agent bots, infiltrators in most chats. Real talk. Yeah, I agree with that. What do you prefer, 3006 or 308? I prefer 308. Mainly because the difference with modern powders and most guns is not more than 200 feet per second. And it's usually less than 100 feet per second with most bullets if you're going to in modern powders. So, Joseph, that guy, I appreciate you being here. Take care, man. Yeah. So I prefer 308, and plus 308 is just better on semi-automatic platforms. So there is that as well. So, yeah. I hear axis deer are super alert, even in a place with no predators besides humans. You end up breaking more arrows than you hit deer. Oh, wow. Catch up on some good seas, sir. Yeah. When are you going to get live again? I go live anytime I spend a late night on the reloading bench. But I go live every Tuesday on a long format on the other format. And then I have at least one long form video coming out every week and several shorts. So, you know, do what you want to with that information, but that's how we do it here. So you can get nice ARs and 30-06, but to be honest, it's kind of overkill. Yeah, and they're just not, there's a different receiver and it's heavier and bigger. I use a 22-inch 30-06 Remington pump. Yeah, that's a good one. So 308 is the best all-around caliber. It's a very capable round. I wouldn't go best all-around caliber, but well, I mean, if you're including defense and like battle rifles, yeah, you're right. 308 is the best all-around caliber. I'm moving to North Dakota soon for a job opportunity. Should I be looking forward to hunting out there? Is it really congested and not even worth my time? North Dakota, you'd have to ask somebody who lives in North Dakota. I would say that it might be congested hunting out there, but there's also a lot of land out there compared to eastern places. You have a lot bigger national park or national forests and a lot bigger state places. So yeah. All right, man. Take care, everybody. Like I like to say, Godspeed and good hunting to all of y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Any experience with 7.62 by 54? I've shot it a couple times. Not much experience. So if you want to send me one to play with, I'll play with it though. Send it back even. Good night, Chuck. God bless. Alvaro, you too. God bless. XJ, have a good one. Good to see a lot of new people in the chat. Yolo Swagali, have a good one yourself, brother. All right, everybody. Night, dude. Bending Ballistics. Take care.